Welcome back. Katniss Everdeen, Peeta, President Snow, all of your favorite characters will be returning in Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1.
And of course, Jim Ferguson had the chance to talk to one of the stars of the highly anticipated movie. Welcome, Jim.
Oh, good to see you guys.
Good to see you again.
Good job yesterday on Billy Bates. I enjoyed that.
Yes.
We did too.
Yeah, it's back. Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1. There will be a Part 2. They've already started filming it, of course, you know. And we have an interview with one of the actors in the film. He has a pretty good role, and that's Sam Clafin, who plays Finnick O'Dare, who befriends Katniss, Jennifer Lawrence's character. He's from District 4, and he's what they call a victor. He survived the 65th Games. And here's a bite from that interview with Sam.
Katniss, with a team of very, very able-bodied sort of Marines, I guess you could say, kind of go into these districts to kind of film these propos, these sort of advertisements, these commercials, I guess, to kind of try and recruit more and more people. So the power of District 13 starts growing. The more people kind of they begin to have hope, you know, and Katniss is that beacon of hope, and people realizing that she is alive, and she is alive and well, and really is quite literally the voice of the people. They start getting behind that, and you know, the power and the forward energy of this rebellion starts building in size.
Listen to me. No one else can do this but her.
She won't be able to handle it. The games destroyed her.
We need to unite these people out there. She's the face of this rebellion. They'll follow her.
Any association with the Mockingjay symbol is forbidden.
Are you fighting, Katniss? Are you here to fight with us?
I am. I will.
Oh, I can't wait.
First, get out of the way, box office. Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 is going to clean up. It opens this Friday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's smart.
And Friday, I have another one of the actors, Ali,
Great.
a female. She's very good.
Well, it's smart that they did the Part 1 and Part 2. I mean, they're really milking it.
Yeah, I love
well.
Hunger Games, so we know people are going to line up for that one.
They will. Do you like disaster thriller movies?
I do.
I do.
Did you guys see Into the Storm?
I have not. Have you?
No, I never saw that one.
Yeah.
You didn't see that one. It did well at the box office, and it's going to be available on DVD Blu-ray this week. It's the effects, Alex, Tina, are unbelievable. And it all takes place in a few hours. It's a big tornado in a small Kansas town, and it's more about the people involved in the chasing of these tornadoes. There are people that do that, you know, for a living. They chase tornadoes, which is quite scary. But I just love the effects of this movie, and I enjoyed it. And we do have...
Say it for him, Alex.
Escarpeta.
Escarpeta. Arlen Escarpeta.
You got it.
And Sarah...
I forget her last name.
Sarah Everdeen? No.
No, Callis.
Callis.
Callis. Thank you, Sarah. I'm testing you guys.
I
just a little
know.
bit, you know. They play tornado chasers.
Yeah.
Okay. Quite exciting. I love this movie, and I would rent it with a group of people and have a good time with it. But here's the interview with the two tornado chasers.
It all takes place in one day, which parenthetically means we're in the same costume. I've never had so many. I had like 45 shirts of the same shirt. But it's, you know, one of the things I think is so cool about the movie is you've got two groups of people who've never met each other, who come to mean the world to each other by the end of this movie. We lose some people, we find some people along the way. And it's the cool thing about these kinds of disasters in real life is I think you forge very intense, very intimate relationships in this kind of situation. It very much can, yeah, which is cool.
Another thing I really liked about it as a former high school teacher, social studies teacher, the fact that they shot it like a documentary. It was very real.
I think that's an element that both worked for the actors
and hopefully worked for the audience. From an actor's perspective, it was such like you said, there were so many cameras, cameras set up everywhere that you can, feel free to work and, and be very broad and not big in the stage sense, but big in a way that you didn't have to stay within your box. You can move and know that even if the camera's on you and we're over here, there's something over there picking us up as well, and then for the audience, it just brings you in. It brings you in and it brings you in, and that's what you want. You want the audience to feel as uncomfortable as we do when those tornadoes first touch down. You want them to be just as excited when those first little bursts of clouds appear and disappear, and that excitement is there. You want them to feel that, So I think those elements that Steve put in there in that found footage style, just worked for both parties.
Very nice.
Wow.
Passionate young actors, right?
Yes, they are, and I recommend it as a DVD release. Friday, it's back. Horrible Bosses 2.
Yes.
The guys are back. The two Jasons, Jason Bateman and Jason Sudeikis. No, help me.
Sudeikis.
Okay, I
Sudeikis.
interviewed these guys.
Sudeikis.
And
Yeah.
Charlie Day.
The two Jasons, you're good there.
Two Jasons and a Charlie.
Yeah.
But they're back in Horrible Bosses 2, and they do some pretty wild things.
Raunchy, right?
Raunchy, yeah.
See,
but
I'm not
but
crazy.
funny.
But
very
funny.
funny. Right.
Well, number one was really
And
funny.
then next week, that opens on Wednesday, by the way, of next week. And next week we have Jennifer Aniston and Christoph Waltz, two of the other actors in Horrible Bosses 2. And also on Friday we'll have another one of the actors from Hunger Games.
We had a lot to look forward to.
Oh,
with
yeah.
you.
We do. A lot's going on.
You're a busy, busy man.
Got to remember all these names.
I know. I know. We'll help you with them. We'll have to, get the last
take
names
notes.
down as
Yeah.
well.
You did a good job with Arlen Escarpeta.
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 Well, Jim, you also brought along a DVD for everyone at home to
Yeah,
win.
I hope you enjoy it.
Yes, Need for Speed. It's starring Breaking Bad's Aaron Paul. Love Breaking Bad. Just visit TucsonMorningBlend.com and click on the contest link to enter.